Hello, and welcome to day 28 of Dungeon 23. We only have 2 more days, and we're not going to focus on what our future plans are right now. We're just going to make today's episode, or today's room, rather. Today's episode is today's room, as is often the case. So, this was an idea I had. It is very similar to one that we already did, specifically the lemur room, in that there's like a chance of identical things having a random chance to possess something. Well, this is slightly different. And before we get into that, let's just sketch out the room really quickly. Shouldn't take too long. Like I said, a very simple room here. And what are we going to put in it? My idea is that it is a room with a bunch of mannequins that are completely identical. The only difference is that one of them is actually alive, or it uses the stat block for the scarecrow. If you don't know what the scarecrow is in D&D, it's a low CR, well CR1 construct. They have 2 attacks. They have a special ability called Terrifying Gaze, where they could give a creature the frightened condition. And they're actually resistant, I believe, either resistant or immune to non-magical weapons. Although this specific one we're going to have is not going to have that resistance. It's just going to be the normal scarecrow without the resistance, although it is going to keep its fire vulnerability. So let's go ahead and place down our mannequins and number them accordingly. Alright, here we have our 10 mannequins, and the way it works is that, again, you roll a d10, and that mannequin is the scarecrow. And I believe scarecrows have the thing where if they're not moving, they're indistinguishable. So unless someone gets like a crit on their investigation, they're just not going to notice it. So we're not even going to put a DC there, because it should be indistinguishable. But we will write down that the scarecrow loses its resistances, and you have to roll for it. There we go. So we have a whole bunch of scarecrows here, or rather mannequins. We could say that they look like the statue that's down here, although that doesn't matter too much. What's important is they're mannequins, and they're all dressed identical. Well, they don't have to be dressed identical. All that matters is that you're not sure which one's a scarecrow, or even if there is a scarecrow. You could just open this door, or not the door. Actually, yeah, let's put a door here. You could just open up this little door here, and then see that there's a bunch of mannequins in there, in the dark, and then just say nope and immediately close the door, because that's kind of suspicious. And it's not going to be locked. But yeah, that is day 28. Next episode, we're probably going to... What we do is we might have these 2 rooms connect, and that gives us 2 rooms, and then we might have these 2 rooms connect to the exit, or these 3 rooms. Yeah, these 2 rooms actually, because this connects to here, this has its own room, and then these 2 here. Alright, that'll be your plan. Maybe. I don't know. What's important is we got today's room done. And if you have any suggestions, comment them. More so for next floor, so level 2 combats. But yeah, thanks for watching. Do the algorithm stuff, I already said comment, but do that too. Subscribe, that kind of nonsense. And I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.